For the month of April at Taurus Crafts Art Gallery in Lydney, Gloucestershire, people could make their own electricity and put it onto the national grid. They used the power of the People Power Station, a pedal generator. Ready? Okay, here's the bike. We've got cycle clips for people without drain pipes. It's full operational. Power up the battery a bit. Okay. We can then put a quick blast of power onto the national grid. The power will go from the battery to the bank of lights, which will power the solar panels, which are connected to the national grid in accordance with regulations. We then turn it on, and here it goes. The power is about to go on. Watch out.
That shows the battery status, does it?
Yes, yeah, it's a bit flat.
If I can find it, there it is. Yeah.
This dial here, that shows your the energy that you're putting onto the battery when you're pedalling.
Yeah.
This dial moves when you're putting energy onto the grid and shows the amount moving out of the battery. These are flashing sirens. These are the sirens.
Why are they covered in plasticine?
They're muffled a bit.
Good.
And then the national grid, they've asked to come and hang on. We would like the opportunity perhaps to visit the site in order to view the installation to further help our continuing understanding of on this subject.
That's good.
They're very positive. They gave us lenient an interpretation of the regulations as they were able to.
Yes.
But it's still a very complicated system that they've had to assist on. But that's nice. I'm looking forward to seeing if I can get them on the bike. Over here, we've got, this is connected, this is a web camera.
Yes.
So when people are on the bike, we're taking a photograph of them with the web camera, just to show that it's live.
Yes.
And then those photographs are pinned up on the wall.
And they're all people who have been going on the bike?
Those are all people who have been on the bike, and those are their sort of statements of, well, I think they're all support, but, you know, people are perfectly willing to, you know, I'm happy for them to put up a criticism if they want to. Also, next weekend, we're hoping to make a live video link. I was hoping to get some Norwegians or Bangladeshis who are, of course, on the front line of the environmental disruption. Yeah. So that will have a sort of an international, think global, act local aspect to the piece. The reason we did this was because we wanted to install a solar panel for the art gallery as an artist in residence programme. Technically, it's a breeze. Stick a panel on the roof, attach a small box called an inverter to it, and plug it in at the plug socket and watch your meter run backwards. That's how they do it in Holland. Here it's different. We were advised planning permission for it would be refused. We'd need to submit a 2-part technical form, provide a test certificate for our equipment, and of course a systems diagram. We would need to wire our solar panel all the way back to the consumer unit, install isolating switches, and colour code our wiring. Probably we'd need to hire a dual reading meter so we could sell our electricity to a power company for tuppence and then buy it back at full price. Hello, we thought. What is going on here? We can't put our solar panel on the roof, and even if we could, we'd have to do 2 months of paperwork to do it. So we designed this insanely inefficient pedal generator system to power a solar panel to feed the grid, to reflect the mad regulations. And as an exercise of paperwork self-flagellation, we sat down and applied for and complied with all the rules and regulations. And then we wrote a letter asking why the difference between the European style of practice and ours, and posted it to The council, the planning department, the energy department, the DTI, the shadow energy ministers, former energy ministers, the Prime Minister, and of course Prince Charles. They all wrote back acknowledging a systems and regulation disparity between ours and the European models of practice. They also assured us there was no change in legislation being proposed, planned or drafted in this country to rectify the situation. Why is that? The only explanation we got back that made any sense was this off-the-record offering by a Member of Parliament. If the UK made renewable energy, there would be no need to build new nuclear power stations. If there were no new nuclear power stations, the privatised nuclear industry would make no money and be unable to maintain the vast nuclear waste mountain now beginning to leak from its ageing containers. So unless the government wanted to buy back the nuclear power industry, then it would have to suppress renewable energy until there was an apparent energy shortfall, and then make more nuclear waste that no one has devised, let alone costed, a safe system for disposing of. It seems our pedal generator is not just a reflection of an insane domestic regulation system, but of an entire national energy policy.